please stand for the arrival of His Excellency Sir Rodney Williams. Thank you. You may be seated. It is a cloudy day, and several individuals have fallen sick. It's the flu season, but we're going to go with it because it's something to celebrate that we're all here today. So we are going to bow our heads for a word of prayer. Our Father, thank you for bringing us all here safely today. Guide us and protect us as we go on this mission to create environmental stewards, and we create a difference in the disability community in Antigua and Barbuda. Protect us, give us wisdom, knowledge, and confidence, and ensure you are our guide in this journey. In your holy name, amen. We now have the singing of the national anthem.
Fair Antigua and Barbuda, we thy sons and daughters stand, strong and firm in peace or danger, to safeguard our native land. We commit ourselves to building a true nation, brave and free, ever striving, ever seeking, dwell in love and unity. Raise the standard, raise it boldly, answer now to duty's call, to the service of thy country, sparing nothing, giving all. Gird your loins and join the battle against fear, hate, and poverty, each endeavoring, all achieving, live in peace where man is free. God of nations, let thy blessings fall upon this land of ours. Rain and sunshine, ever sending, fill her fields with crops and flowers. We, her children, do implore thee, give us strength, faith, loyalty, never failing, all enduring, to defend her liberty.
Good afternoon, everyone. Here saying the welcome. Yes, you may be seated. I'm so sorry. Sir Rodney William, welcome. Honorable Malvin Joseph, welcome. Honorable Jamal Pringle, welcome. Honorable E.P. Chet Green, welcome. Colin O'Keefe, Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Health, Wellness, Social Transformation and the Environment, welcome. Rosa Greenaway, the Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Education, Creative Industries and Sports, welcome. Sandra Joseph, Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Agriculture, Trade and Barbuda Affairs, welcome. Claire Brown, the Director of Education, Dale O'Brien, Director of the Community Development and Citizen Engagement Division, Rayan Callis, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, I do apologize, welcome. Director of the Disability Unit. Natalia Lawrence, Jeff Small Grant Program, welcome. Georgia Scarlett, Environmental Projects Coordinators from Sandals Foundation. David Lachmi, General Manager of Sandals Grand Antigua. General and Collections Manager of the National Solid Waste Management Authority, welcome. Government officials, representative from the various environment groups, representative of the 82 schools, private and public secondary schools we have partnered with the organization to ensure this special project that we are celebrating today, welcome. The businesses that have agreed placing our bins in their company, welcome. And our members, volunteers, and all wishers, welcome. Welcome to Wish Foundation, who we have partnered with. Welcome to the exciting launch of our Student Community Service Recycling Project. We are thrilled to have each and every one of you on board as we embark on this eco-friendly journey together. Your commitment to making a positive impact on our environment is truly commendable. Let's work hand in hand to reduce, reuse, and recycle for the greener, more sustainable future. These small steps are crucial in accomplishment the 17 Sustainable Development Project. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Now we have About the Project by Joshua Francis.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here today. It is really a big deal that everybody is here. A crucible is a place or situation in which concentrated forces interact to cause or influence change or development. Good Humans 268 was born from the ashes and has blossomed into something beautiful. As a proud member of the disability community and someone who has a powerful story behind the formation with a team we have put in the work to get us here today. Good Humans 268 is a nonprofit organization that will create golden opportunities for individuals with disabilities. The launch of this project is hope for a brighter future for individuals with disability. The project falls within a larger program to create environmental stewards and employment opportunities for individuals with disabilities. The program is designed to engage students from kindergarten to fifth form to volunteer, plant trees, and recycle. Can you imagine a future where our students are environmental stewards? Can you imagine a future where individuals with disabilities are not left behind? Can you imagine a future where our students are educated about how to interact and the needs about the individuals with disability? This program is hope for tomorrow. The project, Student Community Service Recycling, is not the first of its kind, but we have done our research and we've put in the hard work, and you can see it on that really big pile behind of you. We cannot ever say enough thanks to the principal and staff of the All Saints Secondary School that in January 2023, we placed 4 bins in their school. 1 year later, we have placed 192 bins in all 82 schools across Antigua and Barbuda. We have grown. We have at a place where that pile behind of you will be dismantled and 6 individuals with a disability will have a job. The contents of our bins are sorted and they will go to our final destination. Wish Foundation, as you can see on that table, our bottle caps, they are sorted and washed, and Wish Foundation is able to make plant pots, and they've actually brought in a way bigger machinery. We're looking at making furniture, and I'm super excited about what will happen when we get to that part of Wish Foundation's project. Our clear bottles go to the Ministry of Health Plastic Free Initiative, and our other contents go to ABREC. The idea is the future of Good Humans 268. That pile, we will dismantle it and we'll be able to do way more with the plastic and glass that we're able to recycle. The grounds that you sit on is our temporary home. I can see a future where we're on 50 acres of land, 35 acres for our farm, 5 acres for our nursery, and 10 acres for our state-of-the-art compound. We are dedicated to creating change in Antigua and Barbuda. All the items from our farm, we are going to do agro-processing. So our mango trees, we're going to make mango jelly, mango jam, mango wine, mango soap, everything for guava, everything for coconut. The bigger our facilities, the more jobs, the more hope for individuals with disabilities. Our recycling facility, we have reached out to Trinidad, we've reached out to Louisiana, because we're gonna convert our glass into sand. I stand here proud, no building, just this land, but I know that we're gonna have a building. We're gonna have the machinery, and we're gonna transform our glass into sand. We don't know how, but all of those barrels that you see there, we are currently storing our glass bottles because our dedication to the future of individuals with disabilities in Antigua and Barbuda are great. Operations have outgrown my backyard. So we are here, and our operations will also outgrow this space. We will produce 34,000 trees annually. That means every year, someone with a disability will have a job to get the trees to the point of giving them to students. Based on the data we collected, Antigua had 17,000 students, and if we are able to give each student 2 trees every year, that means someone has a job. We will have over 121 hours volunteered, and our target is to recycle 850,000 cans and bottles. Nothing with Good Humans is random. 850,000 cans and bottles is 50 items per student. Kalisha and myself, we've been making our way to the schools, and when we tell the students, can you recycle 50 things? And they're like, yay! And I'm like, yes, you can. And I know that there's change and there's hope for the future. This project is one of the 3 branches. We like to call it a Kentucky special. Recycle, volunteer, and plant trees like you go to Kentucky and you get some fries, some chicken, and some juice. We have secured over $100,000 in grant funding to fund our recycling project. The funds will be used to visit the schools, place bins in the school, place recycling signs in the school, and ensure the program is successful for the first year. Jeff Small Grants and Sandals Foundation commitment to this project is proof that there's hope for the disability community and creating environmental stewards. As we begin the call, we have more organizations and more businesses behind us, and I stand here proud of this moment, and a big thank you to the team who's made it possible today. Mr. Khalif, he was not able to join us today, and his representative was not able to be here. So we are going to move on to words from our partners, which I did mention, Wish Foundation, ensure you participate.
Thank you. My name is Charlotte Hooijdonk, and I'm the co-founder of the West Indies Sail Heritage Foundation. That's the Wish Foundation. My husband and the founder is there with the blue pots, and I'd like to thank Joshua Nett and Kalisha to welcome us here and to tell our story. And the second person I really want to thank is Natalia, because she's the coordinator for the Jeff Small Grant Fund, and actually she brought us together. And I think one of the things what Joshua Nett is also saying, you can't do it on your own. You have to work together. And more you see non-profits who try to do the good thing for Antigua and try to make it in a really, really more beautiful island, because it's already beautiful. So what is the Wish Foundation doing? First and foremost, West Indies Sail Heritage Foundation has something to do with sailing. So we started, we are registered here in Antigua in 2019. We bought a traditional Carriacou sloop, a wooden boat, with the big dream, what Billy and I have, let's do sail training for local youngsters who don't have the opportunity to go on a boat and go on the ocean, and let's try to do it in a traditional way. So that's how it started. And some things were good, what came out from COVID. We couldn't sail, so we thought, what are we gonna do? And we still had the feeling the ocean is so beautiful, and we also know that the biggest threat for the ocean is plastic. We all know, or maybe you don't know, that in 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish in weight. And it's happening. So we thought, if we love the ocean, and we want to sail on the ocean, and we want to get youngsters loving the ocean as well, what is the best thing what we can do? We have to protect the ocean. So we started our idea of the program, Ocean Love, No Plastic, No Waste. So that's where we started building on the idea, and of course, what Joshua Nett was mentioning as well, you need help, you need sponsorship. So we got a grant from the Jeff Small Grant Fund, and they supported us. They supported us in writing the grant and getting the grant, and we could start. So the way we started with a small workshop with 3 plastic upcycling machines, and we use mainly the bottle caps, and from the bottle caps, and you can see it in the back, we can make new valuable products. So we can make flower pots, we can make bowls, and we are developing that we are able to make furniture. So that's even using up more plastic and more plastic bottle caps. Another thing what is good to know, you think, oh, you only do the bottle caps, but 15% of the plastic in the ocean is bottle caps. So if we make sure that we do something with the bottle caps, then we have a more healthy ocean. So then we started last year a school program, because it's not only about recycling and upcycling the plastic, because I think that if we don't have to do it, it's even better. If we don't have to clean beaches, if we don't have to upcycle all the plastic, let's start with awareness. And we believe in the youth. We believe that youth are the future ambassadors of this island, of the environment. So we said, let's start an awareness program in the schools. And we made a program with a guest lecture about oceans, about ocean pollution. The school kids are going to do assignments. They present the assignments to us. Then there is a field trip. They come to our upcycle workshop, and they actually work together with us. And they upcycle the plastic. They see what they're doing. We do beach cleaning. And then in the end, we have a ceremony, an Ocean Lovers Pledge. So that program was really, really successful. It was our first time, a pilot. And we did 160 kids, 6 schools, Antigua and Barbuda Scouts. They all visited us, and we did the program. And then Joshua Nett said, you know, I'm in all these schools. I have all the bins in the schools, but the youngsters, they don't know what is going to happen with all the plastic, what they recycle. I said, why are we not going and work together? And why don't we do the same program? And we invite the kids from the schools where you are in and follow the same program what we did last year. So that means that we're going to do a lot more youngsters, a lot more schools who get involved in the whole program. And then the other thing, what we did is said, it's also good to give youngsters a little bit of work experience. So the good thing is we set up another part in the program where we do production work days with interns, and all the flower pots and seedling pots what we produce, they go to Good Humans 268 and they're gonna plant plants in it. So there you get more or less where the circle starts to become the circle. And then what Joshua Nett was mentioning is that we are waiting on a big machine coming to the island. I have to say, we got a second grant from Jeff Small Grant Fund. So it's not small anymore, it's getting big here. We're getting in a big machine. It's actually sailing from Miami to Antigua. And the machine makes it possible to make flat sheets of plastic. So that gives us the possibility to develop furniture. And Billy and I are dreaming, what would it be nice if we can make school furniture from the bottle caps, what originally the students collect, what we recycle, and turn it into school furniture. So then the circle is completely round. So we all have dreams. We are not there today. The machine is coming, and another partner in our program, who I really have to thank, is Uprec and Mario Bento. He just offered us a place to put the big machine in because we only have a small workshop and not the right electricity. Last week he offered us that opportunity. So we're gonna work there and do a real production unit there. So I think that the other partner in our program, that's what I said, we all work together, and that's, I think, the strength of this whole program. We work together with Adopt the Coastline. Adopt the Coastline has a really sweet little shop, a circular hub, and our products, we sell our products there. So one of the most important things is we can collect plastic, we can recycle plastic, but if we don't make new products, what we can sell, it doesn't make any sense. Then we still end up with a pile of plastic products, what we has no any use or whatever. So we're really grateful that Adopt the Coastline stepped in. We're looking for more retailers, we're looking for more partners. So whenever you know someone who wants to sell our plant pots, and look at the back where our little stall is, you can see the products, what we make and what we do. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a really, really exciting year where we're gonna work together with Good Humans 268, where we're gonna work together with Adopt the Coastline, and we're hopefully gonna upcycle so much plastic that at least the 15% plastic in the ocean, that we can bring that back. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Charlotte, for sharing. Next, we have a word from our sponsors, Jeff Small Grant.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here this afternoon to give you a short address from the Jeff Small Grants Program implemented by the United Nations Development Program. I'm adopting all protocols that have already been established. Okay, part of the allure of island life is our constant connection to the sea. As I say this, I chuckle as I fondly remember living in Tabasco, Mexico, and my peers would actually ask me, "Aren't you afraid of living in an island and being swallowed up by the sea?" That to me was a ludicrous question. And all the while, when they're concerned about me being swallowed by the sea, I am there missing it because I hadn't seen it in months. I'd look out my window and get depressed because I just saw hills and hills and more hills. Last week at a workshop, my colleague remarked, "The sea calms me, and my favorite color is blue." I was shocked because I repeatedly uttered the same sentiments. "Why are you shocked?" she asked. "We are from the Caribbean. The sea is our release." It is hard to imagine that scientists forecast that by 2050, our oceans will carry more plastic by weight than fish. We quickly turn our minds back to our favorite beach with hypnotizing, impossibly turquoise waters for which we are known. You mean to say I could be going to swim at Fry's Beach and inadvertently ingest plastic? Maybe. Plastic has undoubtedly made life easier by being very convenient. We store in it, drink from it, wear it. It's in some of our toothpaste, our facial scrubs, and the list goes on. Despite the convenience, it has also made life worse. We can't seem to get away from the plastic crisis. Reflect on last year's record-breaking summer in terms of heat. There must have been at least one time when you were caught unprepared and popped into a corner shop to grab a bottle of water. In less than 5 minutes, that bottle would have been discarded and forgotten. Yet, it will persist in our environment for centuries, outliving you, me, and thousands of your descendants for centuries to come. Soon, it may end up in a landfill or in a drain. And suddenly the storms come and you're affected by floods because the drains are clogged with plastic and other debris. Plastic bottles and other plastic litter end up in the sea as large debris, microplastics, or even smaller nanoplastics. There are a slew of negative impacts once the plastic gets there. It can maim or trap marine life. It can smother coral reef, causing death. Ingested by animals, mistaking it for food, it can cause suffocation, malnutrition, and even behavioral changes. The news gets grimmer and grimmer. Did you know that the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in the Pacific Ocean can fit Antigua and Barbuda in it comfortably 1,380 times? And that the soup of microplastics seen from above is only about 10%, as 80% of the garbage unseen rests on the bottom. Did you know that in our bid to live healthier lives, switching our protein to fish can also add to the ingestion of plastic? Basically, when the larger fish eat smaller fish and the smaller fish have consumed plastic, when we eat fish, we're also eating plastic. Is there no good news at all? Good Humans 268 Inc. and similar organizations are the bright light that brings hope to this depressing address. In an ideal world, use of single-use plastics will be drastically reduced and properly managed at the end of their life cycle. However, until we get there, CSOs such as Good Humans 268, Adopt a Coastline, and West Indies Sail Heritage Foundation help to build a circular economy, reducing plastics in our natural environment. Good Humans, working with their partners, understand that there needs to be a paradigm shift in behavior among residents and has chosen to engage youth to fight the scourge of plastic. Good Humans has impressively instituted a recycling program in all 82 schools, as Josh Vanette just said, and have energized students and teachers to successfully divert 103,000 tons of plastic from the landfill. Their current project is inclusive, not only engaging youth, but it targets men, women, and supports persons with disabilities. In short time, the organization has had noticeable impact in our country, and we can proudly boast of supporting at least 4 UN 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. Goal 9, Industry, Innovation, and Infrastructure. Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Goal 14, Life Below Water, and of course, Goal 15, Life on Land. Their work further supports Antigua and Barbuda's work to become a plastic waste-free island. So I'm closing off now. You may muse, Antigua and Barbuda is small in the whole scheme of things, but remember, we little, but we Taloa. I hope I said that right. Good Humans 268's energy is contagious and have already influenced similar initiatives across the region. The Jeff Small Grants Program is proud to support the work of Good Humans and are grateful for the additional support of the government. I'm not calling any government agency lest I forget anybody, but the government, the Sandals Foundation, their fellow CSO partners, and many others. We will never ever live in a perfect world, but let's ensure that while we are here, we do our best to make meaningful, simple choices to safeguard our home. Be a good steward, be a good human. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Natalia. And yes, definitely, nothing is going to be perfect. I say to the team, I do not expect perfection. I think I just expect good, because good, and if you look at that pack, so we actually moved to this facility just a few weeks ago because we had to move from our home. This is actually now our third home because it was in my backyard. I grew that. And then we went and we kept moving, and this is our temporary home, and we're really working, and we're hoping that the government is able to provide us with this 50 acres of land. And I forgot to mention that we want 10 acres in Barbuda. So in Barbuda, we're hoping to do the same thing here. And the idea is that we would have a smaller scale in Barbuda, 5 acres for the compound there, 3 acres for the farm, and 2 acres for the nursery. Just by way of information, when you get our tag, right now there's a child in Potter's Primary. Her mother has to take her to the bathroom because there's not an accessible bathroom. There's a mother who works at Five Islands, and every morning she has to take her daughter to a nursing home. Good Humans 268 is hope that this is not going to be the future for individuals with disabilities. Our vision is that we're going to have a state-of-the-art swimming pool, a state-of-the-art therapeutic center, a state-of-the-art gym. We're going to have a conference hall. The next time we meet, I say to the team, we don't have what we have at this point. It's not money, but it's hope, a vision, and all those people that you see around in this Good Human shirt willing to champion the cause, and give yourselves a round of applause for being a part and starting the change in Antigua and Barbuda, not just with the environment, but with individuals with disabilities. We're going to have a word from our sponsors, or other sponsors, Sandals Foundation, and then we're going to move to the ribbon cutting ceremony just because the representative from All Saints Secondary is not here. But the idea is we want to ensure that All Saints Secondary goes down into the history books for being the first school, the first 4 bins, and we have grown to 192 bins, 82 schools in 1 year, and that is remarkable.
All right, pleasant good afternoon, everyone. My name is Leon Norville, Public Relations Manager at Sandals Grand Antigua. And my general manager sends his apologies for not being here, so I'll be presenting on his behalf this afternoon. All protocols observed already. I am honored to address you today as we gather to discuss a topic of utmost importance, the preservation of our environment in Antigua and across the Caribbean. Today, we embark on a journey to build a network of stewards dedicated to protecting, preserving, and honoring our natural surroundings. Waste management stands as a significant challenge in our region, one that requires a collaborative effort from all sectors of society. At the Sandals Foundation, we champion the 3 R's of conservation, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle. These principles guide our environmental initiatives, driving us to minimize waste and maximize sustainability. Central to our mission is empowering individuals with the knowledge and resources to participate actively in recycling efforts. Through education and outreach programs, we equip our communities with the tools needed to make a meaningful impact on our environment. I'm proud to announce that our foundation has invested US $48,000 into the Student Community Service Project. This financial support shows our unwavering commitment to environmental stewardship and our belief in investing in a sustainable future. As we gaze upon the breathtaking landscape of Antigua, we are reminded of our shared responsibility to protect it. Our island's natural beauty isn't just a source of pride, it sustains the livelihoods of countless individuals who depend on our terrestrial and marine spaces for their well-being. Preserving our environment isn't merely about safeguarding the land and sea, it's about preserving our way of life. It's about ensuring that future generations can continue to enjoy the unparalleled beauty of Antigua and the Caribbean. Today marks the beginning of our journey, but it's a journey we don't take alone. Today we can create a brighter, greener future for Antigua and the Caribbean. Thank you for your dedication to this vital cause, and let's continue to work hand in hand towards a more sustainable tomorrow. Thank you.
We will move to the ribbon cutting ceremony. We will allow His Excellency Sir Rodney Williams to move first, and then we will have the Honorable Malwin Joseph, the Honorable Jamal Pringle, a representative from Sandals Foundation, Natalia from Jeff Small Grants, and I'm seeing a representative from All Saints Secondary. She will also join us at the ribbon cutting ceremony. We will wait for the movement of His Excellency Rodney Williams, and then we will all move to the ribbon cutting ceremony. This ribbon cutting ceremony is the significance of something important in Antigua and Barbuda. And we'll do a 1, 2, 3 countdown for something awesome. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for such a significant thing. We will now have our vote of thanks, and we will be mingling, and you are free to ask myself or any other team member about the project or what we do. I stand here immersed with gratitude as we have marked the culmination of our student community service recycling project. Together, we come together to celebrate something remarkable in Antigua and Barbuda. Thank you very much to His Excellency Sir Rodney Williams, Honorable Malvin Joseph, Honorable Jamal Pringle, representatives from the ministry, Sandals Foundation, Jeff Small Grants. We want to give a special thank you for our sponsors who are here and were able to make not just this event possible, but Good Humans 268 possible. Our members, our volunteers, welcome. Your turnout today is a clear indicator that we have vested interest in the development of our students through the program and the long-term impact in the environment. Your guidance and encouragement will be instrumental in guiding our students and ensuring the success of this endeavor. Thank you for opening your hearts and minds and in the importance of recycling. Your engagement is vital in creating lasting positive impacts on our environment. As we launch this project, let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration and environmental responsibility. May this endeavor be lasting in your minds. Once again, thank you to everyone, and for the individuals who are not here, thank you. We know that your heart is with us. We will all stand for the departure of His Excellency Sir Rodney Williams. Thank you very much for everyone for being here. We're free. You're here to mingle, ask us some questions about the program, and thank you very much for turning out this afternoon.